Welcome to part 16. Now I have to finish clearing out the marauders here, and there's an elevator somewhere. My name on it pretty much that the guy unlocked, the broker. Have to go there and, pretty much finish killing everybody. I got both of my ladies' specials still going, so once I find where that elevator door was, which this is the bathroom, so of course it's not in here. Every time I come on these bathrooms, there's no mirrors. Disappointing. Unless you just don't need mirrors in outer space.
Right. Get
That's
ready.
alright.
C3's entering through the main doors as we speak. About damn time.
Elevator, okay. Watch these ladies teleported. Oh no, it's magic. There's a lot of red up there, so mostly enemies. Let me see what this is first. Probably something I need. More ammo.
Waste of company ammo.
Serves you right. Take them down.
Nah, I'm imagining this would have been way harder without these C3PO people. I'm pretty sure that's a Star Wars person or something. They taking all the kills.
I just earned a fine bonus.
I guess they get bonuses for everybody they kill. Are they looting these bodies too?
That's the
Says-
last of them, I think.
Come on. I didn't get to kill nobody.
Waste of company ammo.
I already got one of those.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
I'm gonna loot this place before I even go in there and talk to him, because I need everything. Ah, here he is.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place. Yes, I believe I do. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while this time.
Alright, save them excuses.
Caring or not won't change the facts of the matter. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end. Do what you like. Just don't tell me about it after. I enjoy sleeping at night. Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
I'm just gonna kill everybody.
You called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
That's right.
Whoa, hey, there is zero need for violence in this station. Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Kill him.
Rebecca
heartbeat.
Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck. Be a doll and shoot any marauders you spot on the way down.
Well, would you look at that? Dead is dead. I'm gonna kill them all. Wait, ammo? Okay. Well, I did very little shooting this time. You know, all thanks to the CP3 contract people or whatever. Ooh, what is this? A terminal? What does it do? Anything good in here? What's with all these necklaces I've been finding? Like, what can I even do with those? Not enough to even open up the safe. Can't do nothing with that. Anything in there? Heavy ammo? Okay. What is this? A trip blade? Nothing useful. Pipe patch, some liquor. And a door. Where do we go from here, guys? Is it somewhere I can fast travel to? Because that's the best option, right? It is. To the ship. To the ship. Okay, here. I was about to say, where's my ship? The unreliable.
I did not expect you back so soon, Captain.
Where are we going? Terra 2.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Now, for those who don't remember or haven't seen those parts,
Please avoid
in
damaging
Edgewater,
yourself or
I
others while
killed
you are out.
a lot of people. Pretty sure I can fast travel from here also. Come on now, don't be acting up, game. I'll fast travel to the plant. I can likely just hoof it from there, I believe, but I don't know. That whole thing right there makes it seem unlikely. At the very least, I can fast travel to there. No, if I do that and then I exit there, that's just more loading screens, you know? So I'll just run all the way around there. Because that's what we do in these parts. No. Depending on how long this takes, I may or may not, you know, edit this frolicking about out. They definitely need a vehicle though, you know. I've been running for years. Junkyard discovered. Here's some creatures. Haven't even gotten to use this gun yet, you know. As soon as I equipped it, to see 3 people and killed everybody. Just good, saved me the trouble of dying a couple times. You saw those enemies. What is that? Oh, marauder. Ooh. Is that it? I guess so. Can't we even get in the water? What happens? Am I gonna die? Nope, I'm alive. Can you believe it? What's that shiny thing over there? Hologram projector or something? Okay, I was close. Close to where I need to be. But looks like I'm too close, right? Dude is back this way. You see that snake? It's pretty useless though, you know. What the hell is that big thing? Do y'all know? It's up on the ground somewhere. Oh, crap, it's on rock. Is that it? Where's the other one at? That's it? Okay. I always gotta check this map, you know, make sure I'm going the right direction. I hear some creature noises somewhere, but this pistol seems pretty good. Definitely creature noises. I'll check out this.
Everyone all right?
What? That's it? So quick to kill. It's that gun shit got, you know, it got so much firepower to it, and it's a plasma, like Gatling gun or something. Like machine gun, one of those, you know. We're almost at our destination.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out! Down they go!
Don't you die, Pravati. That's it. Did Pravati die? She sure did. I just... Oh, Lord.
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Hey, take a... Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, Nyoka. I'm so sorry.
Ooh, they straight dead. Kind of sad, you know.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you! The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses! Ugh. I'd to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick. That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Well, guys. Yeah, look at these bananas. Look, they got some toes. Well, that's the end of this part. Catch you on the flip side. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell, and I will be uploading more content soon.